You think multitasking makes you productive? Think again. Science says it's actually making you slower, more stressed, and less creative. And worst of all, you probably don't even notice it. Let's get this straight. Your brain wasn't designed to multitask. It was designed to focus. What we call multitasking is really just rapid task switching. And it comes at a cost. Every switch costs you time, energy, and brain power. You're not doing two things at once, you're doing two things badly. Multiple studies have confirmed this. Stanford University researchers found that heavy multitaskers are worse at filtering distractions, switching between tasks, and remembering key information. The American Psychological Association says you lose up to 40% of your productivity just by switching between tasks. Imagine working 8 hours, but only getting 5 hours worth of real work done. That's the price of multitasking. I used to think I was being efficient by juggling multiple things at once. Emails, notifications, messages, phone calls, 10 open tabs. I'd jump from one to the next, thinking I was staying ahead. But in reality, I was behind on everything. Missing details. Making mistakes. Forgetting things I had just read. It wasn't until I slowed down and focused that I realized. Busy doesn't mean productive. And multitasking is just glorified distraction. Think about this. You start writing a report. Then you get a text. You check it, reply, and scroll for a minute. Now you go back to the report. But you've lost your flow. You spend the next 10 minutes trying to remember what you were saying. That's the multitasking tax in action. It's not just time you lose, it's mental clarity. Every time you switch tasks, your brain releases stress hormones, especially cortisol. That's why multitasking often leaves you feeling mentally drained, even if you didn't get much done. Over time, this can affect memory, learning, and even emotional regulation. Your brain works best in deep focus mode, not chaos mode. So what's the solution? It's called deep work. Coined by Cal Newport, deep work means doing focused work in distraction-free blocks. Even just 30 to 60 minutes of deep, undistracted effort can produce more value than 3 hours of multitasking. You don't need to hustle harder. You just need to focus smarter. Plan your day in focused chunks. One task per block. No overlap. No jumping. Turn off non-essential notifications. Use Do Not Disturb. Better yet, put your phone in another room. When a random thought pops up, write it down. Then get back to your main task. Try apps like Forest, Notion, or Pomodoro timers. They help structure your focus and keep you accountable. Multitasking feels productive, but it's really a trap. In a world full of noise, the real skill is focus. Every time you resist the urge to check your phone. Every time you choose to work on one thing at a time. You're training your mind to do deep, meaningful work. You don't have to do more. You just have to do what matters, with full attention. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly focused? No distractions. No pings. No jumping between apps. Just you and the work, fully present. Most people can't even sit with one task for more than 5 minutes anymore. And that's not your fault. The world is designed to hijack your attention. Apps are engineered to be addictive. Notifications are endless. You're not just battling your to-do list. You're battling an entire system built on distraction. But here's the truth. You get to take your attention back. Your ability to focus, to sit with one thing, think deeply, create without interruption, that's becoming rare. And anything rare becomes powerful. In a distracted world, focus is your edge. The people who will thrive in the next 5 to 10 years are not the ones who can do the most things. They're the ones who can go deep, solve complex problems, create thoughtful work, think critically, without noise. If this message helped shift your mindset, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Focus is your new superpower. Use it wisely.